Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Original War. When we last left off, I didn't do a whole lot different. I just built this and had Joan collect that because there is a very specific thing within the enemy base that I need a very specific setup to get rid of. And I'll show you with this radar vehicle. I have John researching rocket, because as you can probably guess, rockets would be the best way to handle it. Not from the front line, mind you. However, you're going to have to wait a minute, because the enemy are attacking. And I believe that's pretty much it for the enemy. And it is dead.
Yes, I'm going.
So I want you to get out there and start repairing vehicles. But anyway, back to over here. As you can see, the enemy have quite a sizable defense. On top of whatever is hiding back there, there's also another rocket, and then there's another cannon. However, as I said before, all of their power is hidden in the back with the ability to get to it. Because I knew, usually in something like this, instead of banging your head against the wall to try and solve it, it gives you another sneakier option, which is generally easier. In this case, it is that side way up there, which I believe can only be hit by by tracks, and in order to stay up here, I could use rockets, and with enough rockets, it'll just completely destroy them. Now, I need to slow down a bit, because I need to find out which vehicles need repairing. Yeah, those two need repairing. What I want you to do, John, is, let's get rid of the radar attachment. I don't really need the radar attachment. After Joan is done repairing that, she will go back, because I'll have John rebuild that extension to become a, let's see, a rocket extension, and I'll have the monkeys do that.
Yes, certainly.
Meanwhile, John will become a mechanic and go repair the other vehicle. So that way, just in case they attack, which they should, in theory, any minute, I have all of my vehicles ready. I'm like, I think I clicked something up there, but I'm not really sure, and yeah, I did. So once that's done, John will start creating computer-controlled rocketry. And I'll have, if I want to say 5, do it. It shouldn't take terribly long. But let's see, rocket launcher, computer. Oh. Good thing I wanted to do computer instead of control tower, because you need the radar extension to do the control tower. I might have known that, but forgot, so. But once this is done, I'll see if those things continue to turn, and if they do, obviously there's more stuff inside, and actually, what I should do is, see how much they actually have. Yeah, that seems to be their base. They do have oil power. That's a thought. They do seem to have oil power in there as well.
Up and running.
So I might end up attacking from that direction specifically. And I'll do it with a couple, well, with the computer controlled stuff. Might end up getting a couple computer-controlled laser tanks in order to actually protect against the inevitability of enemy tanks.
Up and running.
Because I know they're going to retaliate with, their own vehicles. So I need to get over there and kill the power to their defenses so I can go through the base. There was, I believe that was actually their factory though, which, if this is a tank producer, I doubt that's their only factory, but it is a factory nonetheless.
Ready?
And, John, I need you to come out here to start repairing things again. Whoa, 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 whoa. If they blew that up, I need that saved. Because that costs a lot.
Ready?
Whoa, suddenly the screen moved without me telling it to move as far as it did. Well, there goes the building. I need is this vehicle gone. Is it gone? It's gone.
Yes. I'm going.
John, please repair the vehicle. Sheesh.
I'm going.
No! 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They blew up too many. Hey. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to. Because without the radar extension, I can't actually replace those.
Yes.
So if those things
I've finished.
die, it's not really helpful. Also, apparently the double laser, I believe, might be able to shoot back itself, maybe? I don't really know. So I believe I've seen it shooting in a direction that's not the beams.
Up and running.
And it might just do a humongous amount of damage to anything that walks through the beams. So that could be something. I'm going to have the rocket launcher support this time, while John makes another. As for the monkey men, they're going to stand there until the enemy decide to attack again. And hopefully in this attack I won't lose too much. See, they're walking right through, however, they'd shoot at the vehicles a couple times and then they're gone. John, I need you out there.
Yes.
Okay, I really need you out there, John. Not even for the stuff that I originally wanted to bring you out there for. As soon as those are gone... I hate you so much. Is that on fire? No. John, I need that repaired. Alright.
Yes.
Now you
I'll
can get
try.
out there and repair your own stuff. God!
Ready? I'm going. Certainly.
It was that one guy who wanted to go around who just screwed it over, because I couldn't have Joan come out to try and repair stuff in time. That's annoying just because of the way the game played out, really. Because that guy went around, and I couldn't have Joan come out to start repairing.
Finished.
So she had to still control the vehicles, but as a result, we ended up losing pretty much all the vehicles anyway. So it was like, well, then what was the point? And I'm not even sure if you were part of the battle now that I think about it. So you are just going to sit there. And the monkey men are going to hang back. This was these attacks weren't so bloody brutal, and they immediately blew one up. They just took it out so fast that it was immediately dead. Control that back. Alright, something went down. It was that one. and that's gone. Is that all better? Did it actually work the way it needed to?
Ready?
It seems so.
I'm going.
So Joan, get out here and start repairing. Well, I lost a vehicle, but I had one spare, so it wasn't too bad. As soon as that is... Actually, I'll have you start working immediately. And then I think I'll see what 2 rockets can do. Just to show off how it'll go down and all that. Because this level is actually... it's really difficult. It's one of those levels where you need to really prepare and sit back and manage everything. Which isn't really conducive to good watching material.
Yes.
I mean, me,
I'll try.
I know I can watch games like Dwarf Fortress or SimCity, but I know that isn't quite other people's cup of tea, and I don't want to make a game that can have excitement be just dead at times.
Yes, I'm going.
Game? Let's go through the enemy base instead of through the side detail that I thought I told you to go in. Well, I suppose it'll give me another chance. See, now the game is just messing up for the sake of messing up. And I can't send this out to immediately go see what kind of damage it'll do because the attack is too soon. I think it'll get caught. You know what? I'm gonna try.
Up and running.
Get going, buddy-o. Yeehaw. Tell you one thing, these double lasers, though, definitely worth the investment, I think. Because I would have lost a hell of a lot more vehicles than I have if it wasn't for those things. Now, can you actually go the way I want you to?
Yes.
See, and here's the problem. If they focus fire on anything for any reason whatsoever, those guns do so much damage that it's instantaneously dead. And therein lies the issue.
Ready?
See, like, they shot at that a couple times, and then it fell over. I need that thing dead, because as
Yes.
soon as that's dead, I can have Joan go repair.
Yes. On my way.
I'll have her try and get to that, although for some reason I doubt she's going to get to that in time. So Monkey Man, just repair that. Joan?
Yes.
That's another thing. It blows up, so I'm going to stop going toward the direction. Because you're going to take a while to get there, and chances are that's going to blow up in your face. No? Amazing. Okay. Can you actually go through this pathing now? Yes. Good boy. Takes a lot of work. Why did you shoot? Why did you shoot? That's only telling the enemy that you're there. Well, that doesn't really work. So that only just told the enemy, hey guys, I'm over here, come get me. And the thing is, their rockets... rockets are different from rocket launchers. You don't do a whole lot of damage to vehicles. He does a fair amount of damage. I don't really know how I'm going to handle this, actually. So what I think I'm going to do is cut it off here and play around with this level a bit and see what I can do. Because as far as I can tell, what I need to do is rush through there. But I can't really do it with rocket launchers because American rocket launchers do crap for damage against everything, but I think maybe infantry. So the next best bet would probably be guns, but then the guns can only do so much damage. I might actually be able to send the double lasers over there, because then the double lasers might just cream through the buildings. But then there's the problem of the defenders. I don't really know what I'd be able to do against the defenders, except maybe have a grouping of regular laser tanks to soak up the fire, and more or less just send a attack of like 15 tanks through that hole. But then there's the issue of only one tank can go through at a time, and this is the thought process I go through while thinking about this stuff. So when we come back, I will have thought about it, played around with it a little bit, and when I found something that worked pretty well, you'll come back to it and I'll explain what I did. But until then, see you later.